What is up, Super Fam? I am Sensei Finito, and this is Battery CEO. Welcome to Marvel Bros, where we discuss all things Marvel and everything pop culture.
Well, and on top of that, on today's pop culture news update, we'll be looking at the latest posters for the Batman as well as the live-action Halo series and Uncharted, Joker 2 rumors, and MCU Daredevil reports. But before we get on to all that, please make sure to follow us on all of our social medias at Marvelbros23 on our Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Twitch, and our YouTube channel. Post everything, all our content, and much more.
That is right. And you can also check us out on our website, www.marvelbros.com, where you can purchase our merchandise. You can donate to us if you'd like, with all proceeds all go into everything that we do here for you guys. And you can also join our Discord, which is available on our website as well. And on our Discord, bro, we are always having awesome conversations and just, just talking about all the crazy pop culture news that's going on right now in the universe. But yeah, yo, and you can also listen to us on Spotify, on Apple Podcasts, wherever you listen to your podcasts at. Yeah. Man, I actually heard a little bit of stuff about Spotify today that maybe we could talk about a little later in the episode, and I was like mind blown by it. But yeah, starting off, yo, we have the synopsis for Doctor Strange 2. It has officially been revealed, I guess you can say. And so this is the journey into the unknown with Doctor Strange, who traverses the mind-bending and dangerous alternate realities of the multiverse to confront a mysterious new adversary. Yo, sounds amazing.
That sounds intense, bro. I'm curious though, because when they say new adversary, I want to know if it's from the standpoint of like the Avengers or from us. Like, is this like a new adversary we haven't seen before, or is this referring to?
I believe that
Doctor Strange Supreme. You know what I mean?
I believe that they're wording this in a particular way that makes it seem like the adversary, as in this is a new bad guy. Period. Like maybe not. Maybe it is someone that we've seen before that wasn't a bad guy before.
It seems like it's a new
like
person
Wanda.
with this.
You know what I mean? Like they could be saying like Wanda's never been an adversary, so now she's a new adversary because she's evil. We already have some reports of her like going like full Darth Vader basically with this. So it's like, man, we could see a lot of stuff happen in this movie, bro. But along with what you're saying, with it possibly being Strange Supreme, I don't know, man. It seems like it could be either or, because it could be both. It could be Wanda and Strange Supreme both working together, and that'd be like the plot twist. Like, I don't think that's something we ever thought about. You know what I mean?
And you know what? One of the things that we did talk about, they weren't working together necessarily, but like we talked about how he would help her try and figure out how to find her kids, and like him either lie or do something that kind of like touches her the wrong way, and he ends up getting killed or somehow just thrashed by Wanda. And that, like you said, she just goes full Vader on everyone because of Doctor Strange Supreme. That'd be something that's something that we've talked about. But Mephisto.
We got some people tuning in. We got Hand Grenade tuning in on Twitch. What's up with it, my guy? Man? Saying yo. What's up with it? We got Mary Sue. What's up with the Mary Sue? Probably Mephisto. Hey guys, yo. I don't think we're ever gonna really see Mephisto, but there are rumors that we're gonna see Nicolas Cage as Ghost Rider in this movie, and he's possibly gonna mention Mephisto. That is a rumor that I heard about 2 weeks ago, and I forgot about it until right now. I'm not even gonna lie. Yeah,
that'd be interesting.
So I think that rumor is coming from Den of Nerds, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's Den of Nerds, but sometimes stuff is hit or miss from the reporter. I think who he got it from, I can't think of who he got it from, but I know for sure that I heard it from Josh over there at Den of Nerds.
Yeah,
and that was crazy when I heard that because,
Mhm.
man, we talked about Ghost Rider here a couple of weeks ago
Yeah,
because we were
like he
talking
was going to be
about
coming in
Agents of
somehow.
Shield Ghost Rider, I think
Mhm,
possibly, and he's the one with the car, and he's the one that's
mhm.
also in the comic that we were talking about. I think
Yep.
that's what it was because of She-Hulk. I think
Yeah.
that's why we
Yeah.
started talking about that. So, man, Doctor Strange is shaping up to be the next end game like we thought it was going to be to begin with. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? Like that's kind of what uh, we and you have been saying for the longest. Sony's stuff comes in with Spider-Man, and then everything else, X-Men and all that good stuff, and Fox and all that is going to be coming in with this
Yeah.
movie. And it
Gonna be
seems like
huge, man.
that's what's going to happen, bro.
Because like I don't know the whole list off the top of my head, but we've heard rumors about Tom Cruise coming in. We've heard rumors
Hmm.
about
John
Patrick Stewart
Krasinski.
coming in as Professor X again. John Krasinski
Yep.
as uh, Mr.
Mr.
Fantastic. Those are just
Fantastic. Yo,
those are like
like,
the big three that that are coming back, and then there's a whole bunch of other ones that we're hearing as well. Uh,
mhm.
and I'm so excited, man. And like this synopsis makes that seem very possible. He's going into
Yes.
different realities. He's meeting different people. Uh, you know, Tom Cruise's Iron Man might not even be a good guy from the description that we got. Like, yo, my
Yeah.
man's got 3 Infinity Stones and carries Thanos' head with him. Yo,
Yeah.
like I don't know, like that. That doesn't
Yeah.
sound like an Iron Man I want to hang out with. So like I don't know.
Yeah. It sounds
It'll
like
be
what I
interesting
want to
to see.
hang out with. I'm not gonna lie. It sounds like he's a badass. I love it, yo. Hand Grenade says, I think that's going to happen. That's most plausible, not like Tom Cruise's Iron Man. I'm pretty sure we saw Tom Cruise on like in our Discord,
It
someone
could,
dropped we have a picture of a person
so it could have
that
made it
looks
though.
very similar to Tom Cruise, mustache like Tony Stark has, full and he's in
Well, you know what?
the capture suit, green screen behind him.
I
So
will say that picture was hella blurry, but I did see the
it
same picture
was.
that was very clear. Uh,
Mm,
So I don't know. It could have been made. It could have been made maybe for something else that he was in. I don't know.
yeah,
But his face
because he's
did
in
have
fucking
Iron Man
everything.
facial hair going on.
Yeah, he did
So
have the stash and the goatee, yo. That's
yeah,
very signature. That's a Tony Stark thing for
is
sure.
it far fetched? Yes. Do I want it to happen? Yes.
Is
Will it
it more
happen?
far
I don't know.
fetched than anything else that we heard about this movie, though? I mean, look at that trailer that we saw. We literally saw America Chavez open a portal and jump, and like we saw them jump through it. Like, what? Like, bro, this movie's gonna be crazy. We saw Doctor Strange using the Darkhold, my guy. Come on, this movie is going crazy. We saw a whole different Doctor Strange that is quoted to be Doctor Strange Supreme from
Mhm.
the What If series. We're
Yeah.
supposed to be getting the Illuminati in this movie with a Captain Britain from the What If
Black
series as
Bolt,
well being
bro.
in
Like,
there.
yeah.
Come on, bro. Like Black Bolt. That's true. I forgot all about Black Bolt. Yeah, we're supposed to be getting Black Bolt. Like, bro, it's gonna be going crazy in this movie, bro. Like, if even half of the reports that we've heard are
Yeah. I
true,
you know,
it's gonna be wild.
I I hope more than half is true. I hope it's all true, but the
Hmm.
reality is a lot of it might be BS. Unfortunately. But I feel like we're pretty spot. I feel like a lot of the stuff that we're saying is going to happen.
Yeah.
Not probably in the way we want, but like in terms of like characters and who's coming and who we think is not.
Hmm.
I think we're pretty spot on. If not, they were at least in the conversation, so it's not like we didn't talk about them not being there. With
Right.
that said, I do think we're going to get a couple surprises. I don't know what, but I feel like we're going to get some pretty cool surprises as well in this
Yeah.
movie.
Definitely, bro.
But
Mary Sue says, I can't believe it's been almost 3 years since Endgame. Yo, Endgame
hey, that
was
COVID
amazing.
sped things up pretty fast. I'll tell you that.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Past
And now
few,
we're getting like
literally,
7 freaking movies a year.
yeah.
4
but
movies, 3 shows. Freaking wild.
but yeah, man, I can't wait for this movie. I think it's gonna be great. I think hopefully we get a new trailer Super Bowl,
Oh yeah.
or a new trailer for She-Hulk, or maybe even Moon Knight. Actually, Moon Knight might even be out by the time the Super Bowl. Actually, no, it's March 30th, right?
Yeah, March 30th.
Okay, yeah. So hopefully we get a new trailer for that, or some other stuff that we haven't seen yet during Super Bowl, because that's what they did last year
Dude,
for
March is
Falcon
gonna
Winter
be
Soldier.
packed, my guy.
Dude,
March is
we have
going to
all
be
kinds of
packed
good
this
movies
year.
coming out,
We
man.
have so much good movies, good shows. Like everything is going to be going crazy. March Madness for sure.
But man, well, moving right along on today's docket, Joker 2 apparently going to start filming in 2023. You know, I think we have a review for this movie, right? The first one.
I believe
I
so.
think we did watch it, and when we do have a video up for you guys to check out if that's something you guys are interested to. In with we love the first one. I think it
Mhm.
was, obviously because of the type of movie it is, it's definitely not for everyone. It's not your typical DC action-packed movie per se.
Mhm.
It's definitely Joker anthology. Is that even the right term?
I think that's the best way to put it. I'm not even gonna lie. I never thought about it like that, but it's definitely Joker anthology.
It's like a Joker, like you're really learning about who he is, why he is the way he is. But this is like a different style of Joker that we've seen in the movies. I don't even know if it's like comic book accurate, if I'm being honest. And it might be. I'm not sure. I haven't really read into the DC comics like that. Uh
Mm.
I'm still like, even though I've been involved with comics for like the past 6 years, I've never like been actively active reading like DC stuff.
Yeah,
Only like the specific runs. So like I don't know. But I love Joker the first one. The music was spectacular.
everything was spectacular in
Joaquin
that.
Phoenix
Yo,
did a great job portraying the Joker.
yo,
It was a great
there's
all around.
there's a rumor at least regarding these reports about what Joker 2 is actually supposed to be about,
Mhm.
and it's supposed to be like Joker Joaquin Phoenix's version is dealing with all of the other false jokers that are rising in the city because of
Yeah,
what he did. And
yeah.
supposedly, big rumor right
Harley
here,
Quinn?
Willem Dafoe is going to be one of those jokers and he's going to be like
Okay.
the main Joker villain to that Joker.
Yo, today, I'm not exaggerating. I saw Greg Alba at the Film Reject. Shout out to them. Uh, he posted a tweet saying
About did you see
William Dafoe as Joker in Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. And I stood there for a moment and I was like, wait, what? And like it tricked me because I was like, wait, the Joker in Doctor Strange, let's go. And I was like, wait, no, the Joker is
Yo.
DC. He's not Marvel. I just saw that today.
Yo, but let's see. Here we go. Hold on. You got to see this, bro. This is freaking it's supposed to be and he's supposed to basically have seen the thing that Joaquin Phoenix did at the end of Joker, the whole rant that
Yeah,
he went on, and then he gets inspired by that, and then
yeah.
he becomes Joker. And like Laura says right here, yep, it's gonna be some Joker versus Joker violence. No,
Mhm.
no, this is not 100% or anything like that. This is all rumor and
Yeah.
shit that I heard. I heard this yesterday, so when I saw that this was on the docket today, I was like, oh yeah, yeah,
And you
we're
know what?
definitely gonna have to talk about this, and we're gonna have to check out this Willem Dafoe as
And
Joker.
people for a long time, even before this movie was out, when they were like trying to figure out who to cast for this movie, William
Mhm.
Dafoe was in that list. People like there's fan art of him as the Joker, and it looks badass.
There's some
So
dope fan. This is fan made right here, I believe, and this right here is fire. Look at this shit, bro.
I think this is what. Yeah,
Oh, this is what you saw.
I've seen this before,
I
but this
have
is one of the
gaps.
ones.
I have gaps in my teeth.
Look at that, bro.
People have suggested that I fix them, but I like my gaps. As my father used to say, son, your teeth are air cooled.
Jesus Christ.
Gaps are openness, possibility, room to savor. The greater the gaps, the greater the contact, greater the feeling. They enrich my life. Everything I bite stays with me a long time.
Have I seen this video? I've seen this picture.
And it's really no problem to get rid of chocolate.
Bro, look at him, bro.
or spinach, because there are many techniques, and I know them all.
Suck 'em. Spit 'em. vacuum them, tongue them.
Yo,
Did he
creepy
actually
as
do this?
hell.
I have this other thing I want to show you.
Yo, oh, listen to that laugh right there.
Yeah,
I like that. That was
I'm
solid.
feeling that, bro.
I'm feeling that 100%, bro. To be able to see Willem Dafoe and Joaquin Phoenix both be Joker and interact with each other, that would be wild, bro. That would be wild. Akash says hello. What's up with
Yo,
that, Akash?
how's it
How
going,
you doing,
Akash?
my man? My man said it's 1:46 a.m. at
That's
at
true.
night
It's
in
like
India
that's
right
like
now.
nighttime over
Oh
there. I think.
man,
Yeah, it's
much
barely
love
noon
to
where
you, my
we're
guy.
at,
Yeah.
man.
Much love to you in India.
Yep.
Mary Sue says, did you guys see Saturday Night Live last night? Willem Dafoe hosted and made jokes about people telling him to play Joker. Yo, look
Well,
at this.
sus.
Yo.
He might be he's
Didn't
trying
even
to.
know about that. Let's go.
Yo, I didn't even know he was hosting SNL last night. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy. I'm down for it. I'm down for all of that. Joker was a wonderful movie.
Yep.
I never even thought we would see something like that, to be completely honest. It was really amazing. I was actually just talking to Remy about this yesterday, is the
Mhm.
fact that the only movie that I've kind of seen that has had that type of impact that Joker had was Don't Look Up on Netflix. Holy shit. That movie is like super impactful the way that Joker is super impactful.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm down for a Joker too. That's gonna be fun for sure.
Yeah, I'm excited, man. And this is something Joaquin Phoenix wasn't up for at all. And this is something he was very blatant about at the very beginning when he was first casted and after the movie premiered. He was like, you know what? I really don't want to do a sequel. I don't want to be that person. I don't want to be that. I want to be a part of a franchise because like that's part of the reason why he hasn't been a part of a Marvel project before. In terms of like why he doesn't want to do like a superhero like type movie at all. But he said if the script is right, I'd come back.
He was like, if the script is right and we're going in the right direction, I'm coming back.
And I like it, I'll come back. So I'm excited if that's the case, and they'll probably have another hit on their hand. Because Joker 1 was a powerful movie for what it was, and like you said, it definitely had very interesting themes that were very present in our current time when it had came out, and they still are, probably more now. Than what it was back
more
then.
Now.
But man, excited for Joker 2. Can't wait.
Yeah, definitely can't wait for that one. It's gonna be a ball. But moving right along into some more MCU news, Charlie Cox's Daredevil will reportedly be using his yellow and red suit when he returns to the MCU. And I am hyped for that, yo. That red and yellow suit is nice, and I believe that's the original suit.
I was gonna say, I don't know how I feel about it, man. I mean, if you guys have seen the yellow and red suit, it's pretty cool. But I like the red suit though. I don't know, something about the red suit was cool though. The way the red suit looked on Netflix was pretty fire.
That was fire. I'm not,
because I didn't even know he had a yellow and red suit. If I'm being honest, because like even in the games that I've played, he's always had the red suit. I've never seen him in anything else. It wasn't until yesterday when we posted this that I found like comic book things of him with the yellow and red suit, and I was like, what? I wasn't ready for that at all.
Here's some of the red and yellow suits.
Yeah, I just never. Yeah, and so is this the OG suit? Is that?
I think this is an OG suit, but I might be mistaken.
Yeah. That one's pretty.
But I don't think. Yeah, I think we're getting something more like this rather than something like this or this, because this looks wild.
A high neon yellow red. Yo, just look at you. Just take a look, and you're like, it just blinds you. You know.
Oh, this is pretty nice.
Okay.
That's pretty decent. That's solid.
Did he wear this? Was that? Or is that
Nah,
an
this
edit?
is a recolor for sure. Yeah,
Okay, that I can deal with that. I actually like that a lot. Really,
that's pretty fire. I think if they
I
reversed
like the
this
subtleness of it.
though, I would like it a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
But
that'd
this
be
is
cool.
fire though.
I want to know. I mean, obviously he's a lawyer, you know, but I'm curious
Yeah.
to see how we're going to see him kind of come into the fray. Obviously, I think She-Hulk's probably the best way, right? Because of the whole lawyer thing.
Yeah, I think that's some of the reports that we have about She-Hulk is that Charlie Cox is supposed to be appearing in it, and because they're going for a more Law and Order type of vibe from that's kind of what we what we thought about when we saw the change to the logo, because we were like, man, we really like that first logo that they showed us of She-Hulk, and then they changed it to that more lawyer theme type of thing with the city behind it that we see a lot of other shows that revolve around lawyers, and we were like, okay, you know, it was like, all right, whatever, that's cool. But yeah.
Because the way his premiere in Spider-Man, man, was just awesome. Like I didn't expect to see. First off, I spoiled that part for us. That's my fault.
Yeah, he definitely spoiled that in the Discord.
I'll take the responsibility for that one. I wasn't thinking I posted on the community chat when I should have did it on the chat. My fault. I'll take it. But I thought it was fake. To be fair, I thought it was fake.
You did say that.
And when it showed up, all of us in the theater were like, yo, what? And then for him to go, just catch a break midair.
Yeah.
Flash speed. Oh, dude. Was not ready.
That movie was the most comic-like movie we've ever got in history. Like, watching Spider-Man No Way Home was like reading a fucking comic book. And I've never felt like that the way that I felt like it when I was in that. Like, just the stuff that was happening, bro. Like, it was like, this is a comic. This is a live action comic book. This isn't a superhero movie. This is a comic book movie. Like, holy crap. Like, I was not prepared. Like, like you said, when he grabbed it, the way that his spider sense was tingling, Peter's spider sense was tingling when he went to fucking Green Goblin. Like, that was wild. All of that was just straight out of a comic. It was like, bro, comic book. When they swung off of each other, oh my gosh. Oh, that shit was crazy. Laura said, when you think something is fake as a spoiler, I think you get a small pass. No.
I should have been a little more responsible in terms of like showing people.
But to be fair,
he did the same shit.
I did the same thing. Yeah, to be fair, I did the same thing.
I literally posted on our Twitter, hey, spoilers, don't be careful.
But I did the same. I thought it was fake too, though. We did the same thing. As soon as I pressed
it, I kid you not, everyone. As soon as I press post, I get a text message with the same pictures I've been telling people to avoid.
Yeah, that was my bad. It was Hulk putting on the Infinity Gauntlet, though. I was like, "There's no way this is real," and it didn't look real. I was like, I sent it. I was like, "Bro, this isn't real," and he was like,
I can't make this up.
Did you just do that? I was like,
I just pressed the post. Bam, text message immediately.
I didn't see it. I didn't know.
Oh man.
So I guess we're even on that one. We both spoiled things. So now whoever does it next, that's when it's like, what's happening?
It's kind of what happens now, man. But man, that's awesome.
I think it's been hard for us, period, to stay away from spoilers with what we do.
Yeah.
No, so
it's definitely harder for us nowadays, since we're like roaming the interwebs constantly for like news and stuff like that.
But, for everything.
So it's always challenging, but but it's cool though.
It is what it is. Yeah.
Now, moving right along, this is pretty huge. When it got dropped the other day, I didn't know how to feel about it, so I'm curious to see how you feel about it. But James Gunn has revealed that Guardians of the Galaxy 3 will be the last time we'll see his team of Guardians. Bro, what the hell's gonna happen?
Everyone's
Guardians
gonna
3.
die, bro. Like it's gonna be
Yo, they're
so
either all
sad. There's
dying,
supposed to be some major
all
deaths, and it's
splitting up.
supposed to be really dark. That's what I
Yeah.
heard as well. That it was
Yeah, he
supposed to
said
be
this is
super
not
dark.
going to be like the last time. This is going to be
I mean, the last time we lost my man
night and
Yondu,
day.
bro, and that was not a happy-go-lucky time at all.
You know what though? I
That
didn't really
was
like part
sad
2.
as
I'm not
shit.
gonna lie. I wasn't a big fan of part 2.
I mean, the whole planet thing, all of that was really weird. I'm not gonna lie, but it was solid. It was a solid story, I guess you can say.
Like I haven't watched it since I watched it in theaters. You know what I mean?
Oh, really?
But like with Guardians 1, I could
think you
rewatch it
should
over
give
and
that
over and over.
I personally think you should watch Guardians 2 again because it's a decent
maybe,
movie.
man, maybe.
It's a decent movie, bro. It is solid.
Mhm.
It's I think that movie is up there for some people, if I'm not mistaken, or maybe it's the first one that's up there.
The first one's up there for me, for sure.
But the second one, bro, I mean, when all of the Ravagers, I believe, come together at the end to pay the respects to Yondu and all that shit, bro. Get you right in the feels, my guy.
Yep.
And when Yondu is like, "You're my boy" and all that, like, bro, what? Oh, my heart is broken. Like,
no, yeah, all that stuff was great. I just didn't like the villain. Like, I don't know.
Ego, the living planet. You didn't like that?
I couldn't do it. You know, I don't know what it was.
Weird.
It's like I remember vividly how I felt when I was watching it in the movie theater. And I was like,
said vividly.
I'm
that
sitting
must
here
really
watching this shit. I can't believe I'm so mad. I was actually mad. I remember that. I literally remember sitting in that theater seat like, this is bum ass planet, dude, as a villain. I was so mad, bro. I don't know why I was that mad at all either. I don't know. I don't know what I expected.
Crazy.
Like, yo,
my man was pissed.
I was legit heated for no reason. I don't know.
That's funny.
Maybe I'll check it out again.
What else got us like that? Something else did that to us that we watched. We were furious. We were like, "What in the fuck?" Was it that America movie that we watched? Did that didn't piss us off, did it? We were just like, "What is this?"
Like,
yeah, it was like, "What is going on here?"
Racist. I don't even know how to explain that movie. Like,
yeah, that movie was like a South Park movie
on steroids. Like, it was not. Like, I wasn't prepared for the shit I heard at all in that movie. But we did watch a movie and we were like, we're mad. Like, what was it?
Yeah, we were like really like
Wonder Woman.
Wait, was it one? I was about to say Snake Eyes. I think it was
Snake Eyes and Wonder Woman. Both those.
Snake Eyes and Wonder Woman '87. Yeah, those.
But Snake, our whole we have a whole review for Snake Eyes. The whole video is basically us trashing it.
Yeah, we were furious,
talking about why we got ripped off, and it's a great video. You guys should check it out.
I remember people were coming in the chat like, "No, it was good.
It was the greatest movie ever." I'm like, "What? Lies?
The blasphemy you tell." That was a struggle right there. That one.
But yeah, I don't know, man. It's really early, so it's kind of hard to tell what we're gonna see from that movie. Like, I don't even know if we're gonna see Thor. Because we're gonna see Thor 4 before Guardians. This Guardians.
Yeah, we get Thor 4 this year.
So it'll be interesting to see if I feel like we'll see the Guardians in that movie, right?
Yeah, Guardians for sure are in Thor, and I think that might lead into why the next movie is their last movie. So we might have to wait to see what's going on. I mean, we already know we're getting High Evolutionary, and High Evolutionary is a freaking beast in the comics. Like that guy does not play around.
It might be like Endgame level
in
terms of cliffhangers and how that movie's going to end. And then the Guardians 3 is going to kind of pick it up and conclude it. That's probably I have a feeling.
And we're getting Adam Warlock too, so he might Adam Warlock and High Evolutionary. They might take out the whole team, my guy. Like,
because like realistically, that team isn't like super strong. You know what I mean? Like they have to really kind of
in terms of like actual strength, like. Or do you mean like
for example, we saw what happened in What If, like when Thanos took him out, he had no issue. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
It was like a frame, and they all died immediately. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
But like, I'm curious to see how they're gonna have that play out on screen, though. With that said, I love the Guardians characters. Drax, I love. Rocket, awesome. Groot, awesome.
Mantis, I've come to like Mantis.
Mantis, yeah, I like what she brings to the team, and like her personality just kind of blends well with
Yeah.
Drax and some of the other people as
Yeah.
well. Star-Lord, still hate him.
It's not Star-Lord's fault. It's Gamora's fault. We
You
talked
know,
about this.
that's very true. We've had this whole conversation.
She knew where the reality stone was, and so the soul stone. She knew where the soul stone was, but still
Still went over
decided
there.
to go back to nowhere. Like, yeah. I like why? Because she wanted to go and smack bruh. And he already had taken out the collector and had the yeah.
You know,
Wasn't
that's
that the
wild.
collector spaceship that we saw at the end of Loki when the universe exploded? You remember when we were like super trying to figure out what was up with that spaceship that we saw at the end of Loki when we saw the whole universe?
That's what people in the comments were talking about. That was definitely
Okay.
that was something that was said, but I don't know. Deadass looking at it, it looks like the same spaceship that Mando just rebuilt.
Jesus.
In the distance. Like, I'm not exaggerating. Like, it looked like that, but I don't know. We're still not sure whose ship that was. I don't know if and I think we might have figured it out in the comments of during the episode's video, but I don't remember it. But I think that's what we said though, was that was his ship. But I don't remember ever seeing a ship though, dude. Did we?
I think we see it in Endgame when Thanos has everything.
Oh,
made.
like it's all crashed and shit.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. Well,
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't have a lot of details on this one yet. I don't know if they're done writing the script at all. Have they begun filming for this?
I don't believe they've begun filming yet because they just announced that we have Chudwick, the dude from
As High Revolutionary.
Peacemaker, as High Evolutionary.
Yeah.
So now we have two villains basically for
Mhm.
that movie, but we don't know how big everyone's role is.
Mm-hmm.
But that's all that they've kind of told us as far as Guardians 3 goes. And then we have this rumor today of basically people is dying.
Yeah. Yeah, everyone's gonna just either they're all gonna go their separate ways and like get their own thing, or they're dying. Which is
I
gonna be
definitely think
heartbreaking.
Rocket and Groot might
I feel like they'll
stay
survive.
being on, like those, like just
Like,
be
they'll get their
popping
own
up in
show.
different Avenger movies or
Yeah,
something
I
like
feel
that.
like they'll get their own thing. I feel that.
Yeah, for
But
sure.
I don't know.
What do we have up next, my guy? Because that's Guardians of the Galaxy 3 is gonna be. We're gonna be talking about that one for a long time.
Oh yeah. This one's you, I believe.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Well,
It's all good. I brought up Guardians. It's all good though.
I'm
It
freaking.
happens.
Yeah, it does definitely. Well, we have going into some DC news now. Let's check out the latest poster for the Batman.
Dude.
So excited for
This
movie.
poster. I need to get it for the back, man. Yo.
Oh yeah, this
look
is
at
fire.
that.
This is ridiculously amazing. Holy shit.
This
Why
video
is this
right
so
here?
awesome?
This video. This poster right here. I don't know. Is Riddler like that dangerous?
Yeah,
Like,
what?
I don't really know a lot of like what is he
The
doing?
Riddler is a super dangerous, like he's a villain for sure.
Yep.
But
Like what's he do?
this rendition of the Riddler is just pretty much different, I think, from any version that I've really seen. They're making him more like the Zodiac Killer. That's why this is super weird for me, because they're making him more like the Zodiac Killer rather than just a regular.
What was Jim Carrey's version like?
Jim Carrey's version of the Riddler and Arkham Knight, or what? I think
They were
that's
the
what it's
same,
called.
right?
Yeah, they're very similar in that they have like the suits, and on Gotham, that version of the Riddler as well. They have the suits. They leave the clues behind. They will do some crazy shit, blow up a bus and all that random shit. Like they're dope. Like the Riddler is a dope villain. He's a villain for sure.
Yeah.
But like I said, this is just more of a Zodiac Killer rendition of it, and I'm really interested to see like what he brings to the table, because like from the trailer, we see some crazy stuff happening in the trailer. Like there's like water at some point that like rushes into the city, I think. So we're gonna see some pretty crazy things occur in this movie. But this poster right here is solid.
You know, so far in the marketing,
Mm.
they've like relied. They're definitely like building up this Riddler character and like really
Oh, yeah.
kind of setting up the menacing, a menacing vibe on him. Like this poster alone, like there's three
Oh, yeah.
references to the Riddler. We see his logo. We also see him. You know, we know that in the trailers, it seems like he's definitely kind of looking to unmask the truth, like it says in this poster.
Yeah.
Whether that be trying to reveal who Batman is, or trying to expose something for what it is, and no one's just really paying attention.
Probably some corruption in the city as well.
Yeah, that as well. And very similar to Joker, in terms of like how the people up top were kind of manipulating stuff for the lower people down below can't do anything. Like that same vibe I'm getting from this.
What are they called? The Council of Owls, I think.
Oh, you think we're gonna see the Council of Owls?
I think we might see some Council of Owls. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, yeah, they're usually the ones that are freaking destroying Gotham for some reason. And I'm pretty sure they want to destroy Gotham. I'm pretty sure in the trailer we see something like that. It's like something happens about the mayor or something. I can't even remember. I've tried so hard the Court of Wows. Yes, not the council. Thank you, King. Laura says Riddler can be dangerous if done well. Otherwise, they can be very hokey. I'm very excited to see where this goes. Yeah, I agree completely.
Definitely much darker for sure. It seems like.
What the hell? Okay.
I was like, what is going on?
I was like, what's going on? King says this movie is probably my most anticipated this year. So ready for this. I think Pattinson is going to kill it. Yeah, I'm nervous about this. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I love everything about this. The biggest thing that I'm nervous about is the whole Pattinson thing. When we heard my man talk in the trailer the first time, I was like, what the hell is this? Like, what is it? And I was like, oh my God. But
Matt Reeves said something over the weekend. Or no, yeah, I guess you could say I don't know if it was yesterday or Friday, but he had said something about like all the people that didn't like Robert Pattinson being Batman, had talked about they've only seen him as Twilight Pattinson. They've never seen him in all the other awesome movies that he's in, because he's in a lot of good movies.
Yeah, he is.
And I've seen a lot of movies that he's been in, and they're all types of different roles. So he knows how to do his stuff. But like you said, that voice.
I was going to say, yeah, that's not my.
That might be
to say about that.
The killer. But I'm excited. I have to agree with King. This is one of my most anticipated movies of the year, and it's March 4th, bro. Right around the corner.
Bro, March is popping, bro. We're getting this. I think we get Halo in March. I think we get Moon Knight in March. We get everything in March, bro. Everything is coming this March.
It's gonna be great.
It's about to be March Madness, baby, and I'm pumped. But like Mary Sue says, I just want a proper Batcat film. The sequel can be their engagement. Other than the whole engagement part, I do want a good Batcat film. I think that Gotham did a decent job at building up that Batcat relationship, so to speak. I honestly didn't finish all of Gotham, but I got pretty far into it. And they did a really good job of establishing that whole Batcat type of deal, but before they were Batman and Catwoman, leading up to how they got to that area. So, yeah, that was that's one thing that I am happy about. We saw a little bit of that in the trailer, I think, as well. Like their relationship starting to build, stuff getting too spicy in the kitchen, and all that. And I'm down for it. I like who they chose for Selena Kyle as well.
Yep.
I'm super interested in seeing the Riddler though. Like Laura said, Riddler is one of those characters that can make or break it. Like, he's either going to be super good or he's going to be freaking cheese and just not it. Like, just what's going on? What is this?
Yeah.
And
man.
I love it, man. I love the whole Zodiac. Have you seen the Zodiac movies, like the Zodiac movie or any of that type of
I've
stuff? Because they
seen
super have that Zodiac killer
when it
vibe.
first came out. I remember watching it. Super intense. I don't remember. I don't. When I watched it, I was like, "What the hell happened?" But like, even now, people don't even know who the Zodiac killer is. I think people have claimed to know who he is, but it's still a mystery for the most part. I
Yeah.
don't know if it's like confirmed. Um, but yeah, I know what you mean. In terms of like that mystery murderer who no one can figure out is doing it, man. But I'm looking forward to that. You know, I think like Mary Sue was saying, so far the marketing has done a pretty heavy thing in terms of like making sure that we are aware that of the relationship between Batman and Catwoman in this movie. A lot of the posters they've released have just been focused on those two. So hopefully it works out. And hopefully it's not cheesy. This movie so far, it looks like it's going to be very serious in terms of what they're trying to do.
Yeah, I was about to say that the seriousness is super as a vibe that we have felt from the beginning. Very similar to how we felt with the latest episode of Boba Fett. Like at the beginning, it was just immediately we were like, "Oh shit, this is eerie. Like this is dark." That's how the vibe was when we saw that first Batman trailer. It was like, "Yo, wait a minute, yo!" And then he was beating the shit out of everyone in the subway tunnel, and we were like, "Yo, they do not seem like they were doing anything really. Like they were kind of just walking away." And then they just started getting their ass whooped one by one. It seemed so. Where it seems like we're going to see him go into some dark places. I think we've mentioned this multiple times that this is like him 2 or 3 years into being Batman. Like this is fresh. We've
So he's still
never
pretty
really
new.
got to see this. Like anything that we're going to see in this movie is all like a fresh take, basically, like on the Batman and everything. Because every Batman we've seen is always into his journey of being Batman already. He has his gadgets, everything. Like, but this, we're getting to see that growth, baby. King says it's got that 7 vibe also. So cool. Not sure what you mean by that. I don't know what 7 is. Is that a movie or a show? Maybe if I saw it, I would know.
Might be a movie. Maybe you're referring to the 7 in The Boys. I don't
know. Even if you've never seen the Zodiac movie, just the real life story is making me excited for this. Yeah, for sure.
I agree.
And that's what, every time I look at this poster, every time I look at the Riddler, I see that type of Riddler, fucking, the Zodiac killer, like even the sign that he has, that he uses, it gives me those vibes, like it's just really, it's crazy, bro. And Matt Reeves is dope, so I'm pretty sure he's gonna kill this. And like Robert Pattinson in a couple of the movies that I've seen that aren't Twilight, he does a really good job. So I think he's gonna do one of these things. He's either gonna be a really good Bruce Wayne and not a good Batman, or he's going to be a really good Batman and not a good Bruce Wayne. And I feel like that's where we're going to have it. Like, I don't think we're going to get to both, but that's just how I feel. Like, and I'm not mad about that by any means, because I think people felt that way with all of the Batmans in their own right. So it's just, I don't know.
Okay.
Laura says 7 is a movie. If you haven't seen it, I highly suggest it. Oh, I might have to check that out. King says Brad Pitt and Morgan Freeman movie. Holy shit, you guys have never seen 7? No lie. Check that shit out ASAP. Really?
You know, I've seen bits and pieces of it. I just looked it up the photo and I was like, oh yeah. I've seen bits and pieces of it, but I've never watched it the whole way through. But I know it's a crazy movie. I know everyone I've talked to.
This is the
love
what's
that
in
movie.
the box? What's in the box? What's in the box? I'm pretty sure that's what movie this is. And that's the only reason why I know about what this movie is. I've never seen it either, though. I've just seen that meme be done all to hell. I'm pretty sure that's what that is.
Oh, sorry about that. But man, without further ado, moving right along, we have a new poster for the Halo live action featuring Master Chief in all of his glory. Ah, I'm so excited for this show, man.
What is that?
So excited. It's gonna be awesome. I
Yo,
love the
I am
game.
so pumped.
Halo Infinite was a good time. Multiplayer was pretty dope. It's pretty dope. I just haven't been able to play games, man. I've been, too busy lately. Hopefully I can fit it in somehow. But
This is freaking beautiful.
oh, did we get a trailer? It was supposed to be today, right?
What?
Oh, it's during the game, probably, huh?
I have no idea.
There's a new trailer was supposed to drop for this, but I think it's not going to come out until tonight. It's probably during halftime of either the first or second game. That's probably what's going on. I'm not sure, but man, just keep it out for that, folks. New trailer is coming out today. For
the AFC Championship game that the trailer will launch will begin around 12 PST.
Oh, okay.
So it's halftime during the game that's going on right now. So we should probably get it sometime right now soon.
Yeah. And apparently this takes place before we've had this conversation, right? Like this is before Halo 1. Is this between Halo 1 and Halo 2? Is that what we talked about?
We either talked about that or this is nothing to do with the game. It was one of those, and I can't remember which one it was. It was either
it out too.
I just can't remember. We talk about so much stuff, bro. I think this is a completely different timeline of everything. If I'm not mistaken, I think that's what's happening. But I might be wrong because I really have no idea, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't know. I don't even know if we know. Do we know?
So it takes place during the 26th century conflict between humans and the Covenant. But other than that, not much is known. We had a whole conversation of this. I think it's
an entire in-depth.
Literally, I don't know why I feel like this, and I think it was people in the comments that helped us out too. They had told us that this show is basically going to recap or redo everything from Halo 1 onward, just in its own way.
I think that's what it is.
But I think it's more of the political aspect of it too, along with the action stuff. But I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how the show pans out. I still don't know what it's going to be like. The last video that we got for it was very it was cool, but it didn't give us a lot of answers into what we could really expect.
Yeah, so, I think it was just a teaser.
It was a teaser, so I'm looking forward to this
one. And then we had that Forever We Fight one, and that one was pretty dope.
Yeah, all the little Halo archive trailers were really cool.
Mm-hmm.
That one was probably among my favorite ones. And the one where the girl's making the grappler. That was cool.
Oh, yeah, that was dope. Yeah, the grappler one was
cool.
Really cool. Laura says, do we know when in the timeline this will take place? So, like you said, this is supposed to be a completely new telling of the timeline that we know.
I think that's what's going on here. I could be wrong.
And from that one trailer that we saw, that shit was beautiful. Like, we were like, bro, this is Mandalorian level. This is going to be possibly better than the Mandalorian with some of the stuff that we saw taking place. But the new stuff that we just saw with Boba Fett and the Mandalorian, I don't think it's going to be possible for anyone to get that amazing.
Yeah.
King says, I'm a PlayStation guy. Oh, man, I'm sorry to hear that. Not a big fan of Halo, but this shit could be sweet. Oh, yeah, bro. I think it's going to be amazing. He also says, I'm still waiting on a God of War show, not a movie. Needs to be a series to give it justice. Is that something that's in the works, or am I?
Yeah, I thought there was you know what? I think it's a God of War movie that's taking place, just like how King was saying. But I definitely think that whole saga or series definitely deserves a show. I think a lot of people would love that show because a lot of people right now are in the Lost Kingdom or the Last Kingdom on Netflix. Vikings.
Oh, okay, yeah.
A lot of people are into that right now, and just that whole mythology type stuff. People love, and I think it'll do a really good job as a show, like on Netflix or HBO Max. I think that'd be really cool. But I'm sure PlayStation is going to be doing something because PlayStation started their own streaming movie production company. So
yeah,
that might be something that's coming up, possibly. So just keep that in mind. I think that'd be pretty cool.
Oh, I forgot we had images of Master Chief in the live action Halo series. It was him and 2 other Spartans, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh,
let me see.
my phone's dead. Big rip.
Big rip.
Oh, he's dead.
How do I get this? What am I going to do? Oh, let me go.
But I'm excited, man. With the way Halo Infinite's campaign went, which I loved, by the way. There are certain things I wish I was able to do.
The trailer dropped just now because this is from 2 hours ago. What? Oh, we got some new stills from the live action Halo series. I don't even know if I want to look at these before I watch this movie. Watch the trailer. Oh, these look fucking fire though. We got to look at them. Here we go.
They're probably from the trailer.
That's what I'm thinking, but I don't see the trailer. I was literally just on the Paramount thing, and it said it wasn't out yet. Yeah, but these stills are from 2 hours ago that I see on this timestamp. So I don't even know how they got these. But here we go. What the hell?
Oh,
look at that, bro. Oh my god. Holy frijoles, bro. What?
that looks intense. I wonder is that?
Whoa. Look at that shit. This is gonna be crazy.
Didn't realize we're going that hard in this show, but okay. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that.
Look at that, bro. This is gonna be crazy. This is gonna be crazy. This is about to be fire, bro. This is about to be the best. This is about to be one of the best shows that we've ever seen.
It's gonna be like a Game of Thrones, but with like Spartans and like Covenant.
I just hope this shit isn't cheesy as hell.
I hope it is, dude. I'm gonna be so upset if they choke it and really just kind of put out trash, bro. I'm gonna be so upset. There's no way they couldn't. There's no way, right?
Bro, look at this. This looks beautiful. I don't.
So it premieres on March 24th. Okay.
Yeah, that's why I was saying March is about to be packed, bro. We're getting hella in March. Like, look at this. What the hell? What's happening? Like, that's how I feel. Like, bro. Holy crizzle. Well, we have never seen these before, as you guys can see. So, this is amazing. Is it sponsored by the U.S. Marine Corps? Hey, that's a good point though, because this stuff is looking super. Bro, like I could look at these stills all day. I'm not even gonna lie.
This makes me very happy.
This right here, this is the dopest thing I've ever seen. Like that's how it feels. Yeah, bro, this is gonna be crazy.
Yeah, I'm a huge fan of this. I can't wait. I'm looking forward to today's trailer release, and hopefully it comes out soon. Because that'd be legit.
Facts.
That'd be really legit.
I want to watch this show right now. Like, whoa, bro. Oh my goodness. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to handle this. Does Paramount Plus have a group watch feature? No. Oh, but we have our site though that we've been using. Yes, sir. Hopefully we don't get them all in one day. I will be I just don't like that.
Paramount doesn't do that. I don't think they do that. Yeah. They don't do
I'm
that.
not a fan of that. Ever since Hulu, I think, like, no. Just ever since we got that whole format of one time a week from these shows. It's like it's like Netflix is good, I guess, for the binging whenever you want to and all that. Like, yeah, woo. But when you get that weekly release and you got something to look forward to, magnificent.
Mhm.
Laura says, wouldn't this be sponsored by Space Force? Yo,
Yeah.
you got the dad jokes on lock.
Yo, did you watch Space Force on Netflix?
Yeah, Space Force is solid.
I love that show so much.
Yeah,
Season
solid.
2 is coming out pretty soon, and I'm really
Oh, I
excited.
didn't know that.
Yep, the trailer actually just got released. It's on. I think I have it on a file for us to check out when we get a chance to do that. But I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm looking forward to this.
Sure.
I'm looking forward to Halo. I can't wait. I can't wait.
It's gonna be awesome.
But what do we got up next, man?
Let's see. A Mortal Kombat sequel is officially in the works and is going to be written by Moon Knight writer Jeremy Slater. Yo, that's awesome.
Cannot wait. Did you watch the newest one?
No, I still have not seen it.
Oh, dude, it's so good. It's on HBO Max right now.
Is it?
I liked it for what it was.
I was gonna say, because I heard a lot.
I could understand why people didn't like it. It was cool, and then it wasn't, and then it was cool. There was just hit or miss here and there.
People were like commenting on our trailer reaction still, even once the movie came out, and was like, yo, that was the best part of the whole movie that you guys reacted to. Like, yeah, I was like, oh my god. I was like, oh well, that doesn't make me want to go out and watch it.
Yeah. If you guys haven't, you guys should check out our trailer reaction for that. It's one of our first trailers to ever like pop off. And people really enjoyed the way we kind of reacted with that trailer because we were not expecting it whatsoever. The shit that we saw, we just blew up. We
had no idea.
Yeah, that was a good time checking out that trailer for the first time.
Yeah, for sure.
And yes, season 2 of Space Force is happening, and it's going to be coming out very soon. Literally in March or February for some reason. I'm thinking. I could be wrong. But if you're on Netflix and check, I think the release date should be there. I don't know off the top of my head though. But yeah, you should totally check out Mortal Kombat, man. It's a good one. It's a solid movie. By no means a masterpiece.
And then some news that just went out. Tickets for the Batman go on sale this Friday.
Oh, okay.
No. I'm sorry, I lied. Tickets for the Batman go on sale on February 10th. Jesus.
Okay.
So that's in 2 weeks.
Sunday? No, it's not.
That's not next Monday. That's the Monday after that one.
Yeah.
I think, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
Okay. I have an assignment due February 4th. That's why I was like, wait a minute. That's this Friday.
Yeah, I'm pumped. February 4th is a Tuesday, but but yeah, that's awesome. Those tickets come out then. Mortal Kombat is a solid. I loved all of the games that Mortal Kombat has made. Just whooping ass and getting your ass whooped on that game is just so fun.
It's being completely mollywopped into a wall with no spine or eyes or face,
or anybody at all. Like crazy, like the brutalities, the fatalities, all of that is amazing. I need to check out Mortal Kombat. I think it's back on HBO Max.
Yeah, it's back on HBO Max right now.
So yeah, I'll give that a watch, give that a look, get it in. Yeah, man, check it out because I know a lot of people. I know it was a hit and miss for a lot of people. Like a lot of people who were like, "Bruh, this is ridiculous," or "This is amazing."
I think with 2, I think they're going to be able to fix and really kind of give the fans what they want, especially considering what like the first 3 movies that live actions that we got, or first 2 or 3 live actions we ever got, kind of revolved around specific characters that weren't in this movie, and so I think they're going to kind of make up for it in the second one, but we'll have to wait and see. So, and I think it could be a good time, man. It could be a good time.
For Shazzle, definitely gonna have to put it on my list if it ain't there already. But what do we got coming up next, my brother? I'm actually hyped for this one.
Well, Percy Jackson and the Olympians has officially been greenlit for a series
Don't
at
hurt
Disney
yourself.
Plus. I know my tongue almost got ripped off there.
I love Percy Jackson. I've read all of
Mhm.
those freaking books when I was in school, yo. I liked the movies that we got from there. I think we got 2 Percy Jackson
Yeah, we
movies,
got
if I'm
2.
not mistaken.
Mhm.
And those were pretty.
You know, I had a good buddy of mine in high school who was a huge fan of the books. He wasn't impressed with the movies.
Yeah.
In terms of like what the books did and what the movies did. I don't think the movies did like in terms of movies and books, like you got Harry Potter and the Harry Potter movies, right?
Mhm.
Obviously, you know, there's probably some contention within the book fans, but for the most part, the Harry Potter movies are really good, right?
Yeah.
But with this one, it was a miss. You could say the same thing for like the Divergent, maybe even the Hunger Games. Like nothing's really hit
Mm.
that good in a long since then. So
Except
hopefully
Dune.
maybe the show format is what it needs to really
A
kind of
lot.
give it.
I think Wheel of Time is going to make a lot of people realize that the show format for the
Yeah,
books are the way to
that's the way
go.
to go.
Like it makes it so much better. You can
Yep.
appreciate the story a lot more. You get to
Mhm.
spend more time with the characters, and I just think it's a lot. I think that's the way to go, man.
Yeah, I agree.
I definitely like those movies. Like the Percy Jackson movies are kind of like I don't want to
Like they're
give
cool
it that
movies.
bad of a name, but it's like kind of like the Avatar movie a little bit to where you're like, "Ah, you know what? I know that from the show, but everything else kind of sucks." You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like I'm mad about everything else, but that is a similarity right there. Um King says, watch Mortal Kombat on mute and put badass music on, and you'll enjoy it much more. The fights are sick, but
Yeah.
the story and acting was pretty bad.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Just a little hard, you know, just a little bit. Just a little bit. I'll probably make excuses up for it because you know it was it was cool. But
uh,
I'm a movie fan. So like if I'm happy while watching it, you know, I'm not with that said,
it's a good watch. My man
it's a good
says that
it's a good
about
watch. It's a good
everything,
watch,
you
you know.
know.
It has its flaws. And I understood those flaws when I was watching it, and I was like, it's kind of lame. Like I remember having that conversation with myself. I was like, man, like, you know, I wish this wasn't this way, but it is what it is. I gotta enjoy with what we got, you know.
Laura says, especially with things that have long books and bigger storylines. Yeah, that's super true. Like with when it comes to like Dune, I really think that movie would hella benefit as a show. The way how good foundation, is that what it was? How good the foundation was. Oh my god, bro. That shit was that was crazy. I couldn't even believe it.
Mhm.
Mary Sue says Harry Potter worked his movies because everybody had read the books and could mentally fill in the gaps in the story. They are the exception to the rule. Yeah, and that's what I was gonna say about that because I know a lot of Harry Potter fans, like book Harry Potter fans. I don't know as many movie fans. Like I know a lot of book nerds just
Mhm.
because of like the dynamic. And they like, yo, yeah, it's a good movie, but yo, there's so much that we missed out on from the books. Like
Mhm.
with like and they're like, yo, it doesn't even really make that much sense. Like when you watch it and you don't know all this other stuff that the book gives you. And
Yeah.
it's like, well, I'm a filthy moviegoer, so I don't really
Yeah.
you know, it'd be like that sometimes.
You know, another thing too, that on that show format, I think it also gives the book readers um a better chance and a bigger opportunity to kind of really kind of uh understand and deal with the changes
Mm.
that they do. Like what happens in the last episode of Wheel of Time. People in the comments were like,
What
what
the
the yeah, you know, they were tripping. And we were like, wait, whoa, what's going on? Like they were just blown up. We didn't even know why.
Yeah,
because we didn't read the books, and like they were kind of breaking it down to us, and like we were like, hey, you know what?
that was awesome though.
But Wheel of Time in general, though, like if you guys haven't watched it, and if you've read them at all, it did a good job to satisfy both the book people and the TV people, and it was a nice blend that made it so not one group felt disrespected. However, whatever it was at the end, people were tripping. So
Yeah, everyone was like,
So-
"What the hell?" And they were like, "We don't even know what can happen from this point on." Yo,
Yeah.
that was hilarious. Everybody was losing their shit. Yo, that
We were
was
all
a huge
confused,
moment.
yo.
We were all, me and Battery were like, "Yo, what's happening?" And then they were like, "I don't know what's happening." And so, and up until that point, up until that finale, we were the only ones that were in the dark. But the fans, like all of you guys that were book
So
readers,
we don't even know
we're like,
anymore.
yo, like we thought we knew what was gonna happen next, but now we have no idea. The most that they could tell us was about the people that pulled up in the boats. They were like, that's all we know that's accurate. That's it.
Yeah.
Everything else we have no idea what's
Gone,
happening.
different, destroyed, yo.
Samurai
Oh,
said,
man.
"What up, Marvel Bros? What's up,
What's
my
up,
man?
Samurai?
Samurai, how you doing, G?" Laura says, "I would argue that Lord of the Rings was also a good book to movie translation. I mean, you
You know
have
what?
freaking 3-hour movies; they better be good fucking
Yo,
translations."
so like with Lord of the Rings, I never read the books. Maybe I should because I'm a huge I've been the
I want to
biggest
read
fan
those books.
for Lord of the Rings for a long
That might
time.
be a good strategy for us, is to read those books and do that for like book club or something. Just
But I as an adult, I never felt like I was being like skipped out on information, like watching the movies. With Harry Potter, I'm rewatching all of them right now. I could definitely feel where I might be not getting the info that I need. But I don't know. I loved Lord of the Rings movies. I wasn't that big of a fan of the Hobbit movies though, for some reason. I don't know if it was the pacing or the way like the movie looked.
I haven't seen
Because
any of them still. Sorry.
because in the Hobbit,
Don't
they
come for me.
used
Don't at me, you guys.
in the movies they used a different style of filming that was new to in general. The frame rate they used was new
I
to
remember
the
that.
whole industry at the time, I think.
Didn't
And it just
didn't World
looked
of
weird for me.
Warcraft do that too?
I don't know. That movie looked way smoother than The Hobbit did, I'll tell you that.
Oh,
But
okay.
I just felt like The Hobbit looked slow, if that makes sense. I don't know. It was weird. When
Oh,
someone
like
had
you
told
felt
me
like
about
the
it,
animation was slow. Like the
no, like
CGI was slow,
like
or
the
like the pacing of the movie was slow.
no, like the legit, like when people were moving, people were fighting. I just felt like it was bogged down. It was like
Oh.
it looked so real that I just felt like it didn't look good, if that makes sense. Because the frame rate,
No, I got you.
the frame
I
rate threw
got
me
you.
off. I don't. That's kind of weird, but
No, I
yeah.
got you. I feel you. Mary Sue said I was tripping. Yes, you were definitely tripping at the end of
We
Wheel of
all were.
Time.
We all worked together. I remember this. That was a very vivid night.
The end of Wheel of Time broke us a little bit. We were just like, "Yo, what's happening?"
That show
The
broke us
Wheel of
several
Time.
times.
I was about to say that show. Period. Just took our hearts. It was just like toying
And
with
we're still going to watch the extra stuff. You know,
Yeah.
just be a little patient.
Facts.
You know, school's starting up. We're just trying to get our schedules figured out. That's kind of where we're at right now.
For sure.
But that's coming. Just give us a moment.
Yeah, 100%. King says, the Lord of the Rings movies made me fall asleep in the theaters. No joke. I went and watched them all there and fell asleep for each of them. I tried. LOL.
You know,
Hey, that's crazy. When I was about to go and watch these movies, remember we talked about it. I was like, bro, I'm gonna give them a watch. And you were like, bro, if you have a good 12 hours, go ahead. And I didn't know that you were fucking serious until I went and looked at the time of those movies. I was like, oh my God, each of these movies is like 2 hours and 59 minutes. How is that even possible? And then they have extended versions on HBO Max, and those are like 3 hours.
Watch the extended version because I got The Hobbit and I got the Hobbit trilogy and the original trilogy. You know, so
the extended version. So what is the difference when it comes to the extended version versus the regular? Because it's like an hour and 40 minutes more longer.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie to you, man. when I remember watching some of the Lord of the Rings in theaters. I remember going with my dad for the first one. I don't remember ever going for the others, but
Hmm.
at some point I got the trilogy for Christmas, and I remember that night I watched all three and didn't go to bed. And I was a lot younger then. And then when, but I had that same trilogy set since then. I don't have it anymore because I was a kid. I was stupid. Now they're all scratched up.
Yeah.
So, but I don't think I ever really had a chance to watch the extended versions of each one. My sister
Mm.
was rewatching The Fellowship of the Ring, the extended version, and I was like, "The hell is this, Lily? This is what." I was like, I never remember seeing this shit, and there were certain things I was like, "What? There's no way!" So I actually have to go
Yo.
back and rewatch the extended versions because,
Oh,
wow, I
that's
was like,
crazy.
why was this not in the movie to begin with? I don't understand. This is pivotal information that would have made it so much better, and like I would have respected characters way more rather than just drag them through the dirt initially. Like I was just like, yo, I couldn't believe it. It's a huge difference, bro.
Whoa, that's crazy.
I'm not even exaggerating how much the difference is between the extended and the theatrical. It's
That's
dirty
wild.
how different they are, bro. I'm not
I
exaggerating.
have to watch the I'll have to watch the extended ones then.
Mhm.
Laura says, to be fair, it's 20 or 30 minutes of the credits. Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
That's a freaking lot of credits. Not gonna lie. Yes, extended over theatrical. Ooh. All
Yep.
right. Extended is greater than the theatrical. My bad.
Yep.
I'm acting like I don't know how those math signs work. That's awesome. I'm definitely gonna have to set out about. No, I
It's a
gotta
whole day,
watch
bro.
All of Us Are Dead though, so I'll watch that probably tomorrow, and then I'll probably say, and then I know we got other stuff to watch this week, so I'll
Mhm.
try to do it sometime
Yeah.
soon. That's probably why I can't finish my book yet because I haven't watched it. Need to get some more storytelling vibes in there. Um, man, we've talked about so much just now. But
Yeah.
that was all amazing. I think I want to read the Lord of the Rings books though as well. I think that would be awesome to do.
I don't
Um,
know. I don't think they're that big of books. If I'm being honest.
hmm,
Maybe
okay.
they're this. Maybe I think it's the same as Wheel of Time, Loki. I don't. Definitely not as many. I don't know. I
Mm.
I have never. I don't know. I never really thought about that. That's a good point because I've seen the Harry Potter books. They're thick ass books, right?
I
But
never hear people say anything about the Lord of the Rings books like that. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like I don't hear them talk about them the way people talk about all the other book series
Hmm.
that there are. They're just like, oh yeah, Lord of the Rings movies. Like
Hmm.
that's for as far as I see and heard and hear, that is the one thing that the movies are like almost are low key bigger than the books a little bit, like just a little bit,
Yeah.
because
I
people
think
are
it touched
like
a lot more people's. Uh, I think it had a bigger audience.
exactly.
Obviously, Harry Potter. You know, it's a big movie, especially for the big book people. But for the
Mhm.
most part, if you don't read the books and you're not into movies like that, I don't know if if it hit the mark. But like with Lord of the Rings, I feel like the movies itself had a huge
Impact.
impact in the sense that no one had ever really seen something to that scale in the modern times. Obviously, we
Mhm.
have Braveheart and stuff like that, but like in terms of like I don't know, like wizardry, dragons, and all that type of stuff. Like I don't like to that scale, like that modern. I think that was pretty new at the time. I could be
Mm.
wrong, but but man, I'm excited, man. I think what Disney can do with Percy Jackson and the Olympians is going to be pretty awesome. Um,
Mm.
and I think the show format is the way they got to go. Hopefully, it's not like a Disney kids show though, like,
Yes,
and more
I
so
agree.
like a Marvel show, adult, like like that
Mhm.
level of stuff. Because
Yeah,
I think that's what they'll need. Um,
yeah. Because
but
there's some shit that goes down in Percy Jackson, so
yeah,
they're definitely gonna need to bring that level of I don't wanna say grit because I never thought of it like that, but they're gonna have to
yeah,
bring that level to the
yeah.
table. Mary Sue says, "Just turn this into a Wheel of Time book club channel. You won't regret it." I bet you would love that, Mary Sue.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to bring Mary Sue on for all the Wheel of Times from now on. She's gonna be our third panel guest. Um,
But
yo, Mary Sue gonna have to get modded, yo. She was tripping on whoever that. I can't remember who it was in the last one, but my guy was spoiling everything that was happening in Boba Fett, yo. Like
no, he
every
was. I was like,
like
dude,
every
like,
single thing. I was like,
I
bro,
was
what's
like,
happening?
Daniel, what is you doing?
Daniel,
Stop.
yeah.
I was like, what are you doing? Like, you've been here before. You understand like why we don't like.
He was so excited, bro. He couldn't handle it. That's what that was.
I was like, you're about to get blocked, my man. You gotta chill. Like, yo,
Not blocked.
if you were here, you guys would understand. I'm not exaggerating.
He really was like. Mary Sue was on him though. Mary Sue was like, "Hey, yo,
chill
stop
out,
with
bro.
the spoilers." It was like she was watching it with us, so she was like, "Hey." Like as soon as what he said came true, she was like, "Hey, what the heck?" She's like, "Don't you do that again."
Yeah.
Yo, Mercy said, "I didn't want to be rude, but
Yeah, we understand.
That
we
was
understand.
hilarious."
We felt the same way, but
Yeah, we're gonna
what
have
do
to
we got up
mod
next, man?
some of you guys in here that come back every week because you guys know. And then we have that one bot that's always on our stuff. Freaking crazy. Yeah. But yo, coming up next, we have our last poster, and we're gonna be checking out the latest poster for Uncharted, the live action movie that is coming out. I wonder how this would do as a show. That would have probably been fire.
It might have been better.
I'm not gonna lie.
You know, but like this is like the first Sony, right? This is like the first Sony movie, right? It's like in terms of like big Sony game properties. Like this is like the first one, right? Other than like The Last of Us getting its own show, right?
Yes,
Spider-Man.
I believe this is really
like the first. This is really like kind of like the first one, right?
The first like video game adaptation into a movie. I think.
Yeah. Other than like Sonic, you know.
Yeah, but I mean like the Sony verse of game, because we had that announcement that Sony was going to create like an entire string of things. The Last of Us, Uncharted,
specifically for this, yeah,
God of War, like they were trying to do all of their properties in movies and show formats, both of them. So I think this is the first one in that. I think so. I'm not sure, but I think this is going to be solid. I went back and I started playing the original game, and it is more. It gave me that reminder of why Tom Holland is like all young and all of the stuff that's going to be taking place in this one. I don't think they're doing like a play-by-play or anything like that, but it just gave me that vibe. I love the Uncharted series.
I never got a chance to play the Uncharted series, man. Like, I mean, the PS3 was my first like console to ever own. But I didn't get a chance to ever play the Uncharted games. I remember that was among one of the games that people were playing at the time when I got my PS3. But I just get a chance to play
that multiplayer too, baby. Oh man, Uncharted used to be lit, bro. Uncharted was I think Uncharted 3. When Uncharted 3 came out, bro, and you could like
that was
play
the game
against
that
the other teams. You could have like waves coming at you when you and your partner are trying to like, yo, the couch party plays I have with my bros, like all of that stuff was amazing when it came to Uncharted. That game was amazing. I still have not played the fourth one though. I think that's the last one in the series, in the series of games. I don't think they're making another one, if I'm not mistaken. And that, I think just that alone is probably going to make me. Laura says, yeah, Uncharted would probably be better as a show. Hoping it does well though, just because I love those games. Highly suggest Uncharted. It's a lot of fun. Yeah.
You know what I think too? This isn't Uncharted, but like I was a huge fan, and I never play. I haven't played any of the Lara Croft games, but I love
I
the
knew
Lara
you were
Croft
about to
movies.
start talking about Tomb Raider. That's crazy. I literally
Yeah.
knew you were about to start talking about Tomb Raider. I could
But
feel
I know
it.
a lot of people have a lot of good things to say about the latest Tomb Raider game. You know, and it's a
So
beautiful
did you
game.
say you haven't played the games or you haven't watched
I haven't
the movie
played the
before
games,
then?
but I love the movies.
Oh,
With
okay.
Angelina Jolie, I thought they were really cool.
Yeah,
movies.
those were freaking solid movies. I got introduced to those movies first, but then I also played the video games, and those games are hard as shit. It reminds me of The Last of Us, just without zombies. Because those games are pretty hard sometimes in the terms of you got to watch what you're doing, you got to be careful, and then the Lara Croft. But I loved all of the Assassin's Creed games, so all of that puzzle type things that those games entail, I really appreciate. So when I started playing, I think what is the latest Tomb Raider? I don't think they've made another one recently, have they? I think it came
No,
out like
the one that's out was
it
out
teens.
from like 5 years ago.
Yeah, it's like in the 20 teens somewhere, right?
It was like when the Xbox One first came out, kind of.
Okay,
It was one of the first
yeah,
games.
it is. No, you're right, because I think I got that game free with my Xbox One, if I'm not mistaken.
Because I did too.
Yeah, bro, that game is crazy. Those games are crazy. The things that happen, like the whole like you gotta slide out the way and jump over shit if it's coming towards you. I've always loved that little aspect that they bring to the table. And Uncharted is like Tomb Raider, basically. You know what I mean? Like it's a very similar thing. So I'm happy to see this movie. And I hope that it does a good job of giving us that Tomb Raider vibe, because I'm pretty sure that's what everyone is going to kind of try to hold it to in a way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like when people talk about this movie, they're going to be like, there's only a couple things that you can compare it to. You know what I mean? You can Tomb Raider, and then they're going to try to compare it to Indiana Jones, no doubt, as well, because that's where all of those vibes come from in the first place, right? So I don't know. I'm going to be honest. I don't know. From the trailers and stuff that we've seen, I don't know if it has that capability of being that good.
Yeah. And you know what? I mean, I hope it does, because even Jungle Cruise had that vibe, and we were like, yo, this could have been really cool that route. And they kind of did. And like we definitely talked about how like this takes, like, I see Lara Croft, I see Uncharted, I see Indiana Jones. Like,
was that what we said as well? I think Pirates of the Caribbean. I think we said a
and
little bit of
Pirates of the
that.
Caribbean.
Yeah. Because it had a really good vibe with that whole. We didn't expect that. That was one of our favorite things that they did within that.
Like, I didn't know I needed more Pirates of the Caribbean until I watched that movie. If that made sense. But what I was gonna say though was, I forgot. Damn it. Oh, that's what it was. As a kid, I really enjoyed what movie? What movie was it? Not Mel Gibson. Treasure
Planet? Treasure Island?
Treasure Planet is awesome.
I'm sorry.
Nicolas Cage looks for treasure.
National Treasure.
National Treasure. I loved National Treasure growing up. But like movies like that, movies like Indiana Jones, all that, like Lara Croft, dude, solid, man. So I hope they do this right, and I hope it's not like a freaking, like, I don't know if this is gonna make sense or relevant, but like how the latest Godzilla movies were like annoyingly more about the people than Godzilla himself. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like, I hope that's not the case for this.
I low-key understand. Like, I so what I'm getting from what you're saying is I hope we still get that journey to find what's going on, right?
And not like the annoying people bullshit.
Yeah, and that's like
film movies with.
Yeah, I don't want to focus on Tom Holland, Mark Wahlberg, and then the bad dude. What's
just arguing all the
like
whole time.
Exactly. Yeah, I don't want that either. I want them discovering shit. I want booby traps going off.
Puzzles.
I want them to have to run away, solving the puzzle. Yes, I feel you.
Get cursed,
100%,
some wild shit.
Because National Treasure did such a solid job with that vibe that they like of trying to figure like all of that, figuring out the mystery along with the characters. Like all of that was amazing. I agree with you completely, and I forgot about. I'm not gonna lie, I forgot about that until you just made that connection. So I agree with you 100%, bro. I definitely need this movie. Now you've made my expectations go up even more for this movie. And I'm nervous because I don't know if they can. I'm gonna be honest. They have not shown us that vibe in
Because you know
these
what?
trailers.
Like, and like talking about it, Uncharted and National Treasure, same movie. Or they could be like the same movie. You know what I mean? Like,
No,
I don't
for
want to
real.
say like they the same premise. Like, the family for generations has been looking for the same treasure. All of a sudden, a new family comes in, finds some more stuff than them. They get pissed. Now it's generation to generation. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's what's going on here. And so I hope they do it. And like they were able to do that movie in one movie, and then they did it two separately for something else and made it even better. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like if this is a movie, they have to do it right. I hope they don't mess this up. I really don't, because they have an awesome opportunity here to make a long trilogy or even more if they do it right.
Yeah.
So hopefully that works out, man. Hopefully it works out.
I freaking agree with you completely. You've made some really solid points right now. I'm not even gonna lie. You made some really solid points, and I don't think we've even looked at this poster yet. I'm gonna keep it lit. But yeah, everything that we just talked about, 100%, like is like 100%. I need all of that to really take place. This movie is now my most anticipated movie of the year. I'm just
February
like,
18th. So this is coming out pretty soon as well. Also, another thing I'm kind of seeing here is they're really focusing on this one scene. Am I wrong? Like,
you're not wrong at all.
Shit. Yo, right? I'm not wrong. Like, I was like,
yo,
they're really kind of focusing on this one moment. I mean, I know it's a big thing in the game, but there's other stuff to have. I just want to see a little bit more, more diversity amongst the trailer.
I am not lying. That's hilarious, bro. Because they do focus on this one scene,
this one little moment here.
Much,
is it that
bro.
big of a deal in the game?
It has to. I don't.
Is this the new? Is this part 4? This episode? I think it is, right?
I have no
this
idea.
moment, because this moment happens in the game, right?
Does it? Yes,
I'm pretty sure it does. Like, I think it's in the newest version. I'm not sure. It's the
theory. That's the only scene in the movie.
this is the plot. This is the plot and middle. Boom. He survives. That's it.
Mary Sue said they showed way too much of that air scene in the trailer. I agree. I think we even talked about that. We were like, bro, why are we seeing
like,
the
why
entire
did they show this?
We see my man pass out. We see my man wake up in the air. Like, they showed that entire part, yo.
We see him fall out again when he finally gets up. Like, like what? Like,
yeah, we do.
Yeah, it's the whole secret events, and it's like, I don't know.
That's hilarious.
I would see a floating. There's so much stuff that they showed that I am not happy with, because I would have liked to see them happen and unfold in the movie. But like, again, this kind of goes back to the whole trailer thing that we react to trailers, and we drop trailer reactions every day. So we see a lot of different trailers, some better than others. Some do things better in the sense that they're better than spoilery trailers in the sense they've been able to do the same thing without spoiling stuff.
Yeah.
And I don't know. And I get they want to get us excited, but at the same time,
it's like, bro, come on, G.
We got to be curious. I don't want to know the whole plot, middle, end by the time I get to watch the movie. Like, that's just not okay.
No, I agree with you completely, bro. It's really annoying. It's not the strap, bro. I don't know why. I don't know where that started. Given everything in the trailers and all of that, but I hope it is a trend that soon comes to an end. This moment does happen in the games, Laura says. But I mean, so much stuff happens in Uncharted games. There's no way that this is the biggest part. I hope this isn't the biggest thing of the whole movie. I will be highly upset if this is like the biggest thing in the whole movie. Like,
I don't know, man.
They were like, "Hey guys, we're staying authentic to the video game. We're gonna show you in every single trailer."
Tom Holland falling. 30 seconds of that 60-second trailer is going to be him falling through the sky.
I'm like, bro,
But
why?
but I'm excited nonetheless. You know, or definitely gonna check it. So we're probably gonna love it. Might even hate it. I don't know. I hope we like it though. I hope that's where we're at. But I'm looking forward to this. I think it's gonna be awesome. And with that said, that about brings up everything for today on today's docket.
We also have these movies of the week. Let me just get this set up right here real quick. That's my
There we got quite a few things coming out this week.
Wait, what's happening? I don't know why this is okay. I'm gonna just have to read it from Discord. Hold on. Okay. Nationwide, we have Moonfall,
Okay.
Jackass Forever,
Mm-hmm.
They, Them, Us, Ghosts of the Ozark. Oh, They, Them, Us?
Moonfall. I'm really looking forward to that one,
Moonfall.
man. I think that one's gonna be awesome.
Yeah. I think Moonfall is going to be solid. I wish YouTube would stop trying to show me trailers for Moonfall. I really don't understand. Like, I don't even talk about that. We don't even talk about that movie a lot here. Like, but for some reason they're like, nah,
you know,
bro,
I wish we had a feature of like things that we could not see as ads. Like, hey, I don't want you showing me movie trailers. Like, boom.
Yes,
I don't want to see that way. Like for people like us, you know what I mean? Like, I wish that was a feature. Maybe that is. We just don't know, you know. But like, I think that's something that needs to happen immediately.
Immediately, because when you force me to watch a trailer, I have a problem with that. Like, bro, we're gonna have to fight, my guy. What's going on? Laura says I have a feeling that they're trying to hype up this moment so they don't accidentally spoil other big surprise moments. I could definitely see that, Laura, because. Damn, my throat is dry. Because Sony, if we know anything about them, they spoil everything. Maybe they're trying.
Wait, does ad blocker block ads on YouTube?
Yeah, ad blockers block ads on everything.
What?
Yeah, Twitch, anything you're watching something on.
I gotta get an ad blocker for my Mac, dude. These stupid ads that pop up on the screens are ridiculous. I was like, bro, get an ad with an ad? No, it's bullshit. Like
adception.
Yeah.
Mary Sue says, is Moonfall gonna be a big deal? I can't help but think it's a dumb concept like Shark Tornado.
You know what? I have a lot of faith in it though. You know what movie I just watched the other day that I really liked? Geostorm. I don't know if you watched Geostorm, but I don't know. I think movies like this do a really good job if they put a lot of money into it. But I understand what you mean, Mary Sue, though. I really do.
I never thought about it like that. Yo, that's hilarious. But what I will say is Don't Look Up is one of the best freaking movies ever. That movie is fire. Bro, like watch that movie immediately. Like I think every person in the world should watch Don't Look Up, yo, like no cap, because that movie literally did some things I didn't think I would ever see happen on screen. Like, for real. And I think Moonfall is going to be something similar to Don't Look Up, but on a whole other version, though. Yes, what Laura's saying is the reason why I don't have ad blockers as well. I try not to use ad blockers because I want to support creators. However, since this is what you guys do, I suggest using one. Yeah, I feel that. But that's why I always watch ads, and I try not to skip through ads too, because I know that it supports the creators. And bro, that's where we're trying to get to. So my guy,
we're close.
Don't skip our ads when we start having ads on our
than
shit,
100 subscribers away from being able to get ads. So we're almost there.
We are so
Actually,
close, bro.
we're like less than 200. I'm sorry. I got
Yeah, because we're
less
almost
than
at
200.
1,000. Once we hit that 1,000 mark, baby, we are on the road to being able to start making chalupa from this, yo. And we have our Patreon, but we haven't put our Patreon out like that just yet. I kind of want to wait until we get to 1,000 at the same time, but I'm not sure. If you guys, some of you guys are awesome though, so if you guys want our Patreon early, then hit us up in the Discord and we'll give it to you. Maybe we'll drop it in the Discord first, just to all of our followers and supporters, and then drop it to everyone else after that. We also have They the Us, Ghosts of Ozarks, The Wolf and the Lion, Last Survivors, The Long Night, Last Looks, Alone with You, Air Doll, The Worst Person in the World, and Lingui, The Sacred Bonds.
Okay.
And then on Prime, we have Book of Love. On Netflix, we have The Tinder Swindler. Oh,
Snap.
snap.
Now the review. We have a reaction
Oh,
to that trailer up if that's something you guys want to check
yo,
out.
The Tinder Swindler was like, we did not know what to expect from that one. And then Through My Window is also coming on Netflix this week. So that's what's on the Marvel Bros radar, I guess you could say.
Okay.
Hey, yo, just like Mary Sue says, yo, Don't Look Up was scarily not a parody. That movie was so freaking good that I couldn't handle it. Like, me and Remy were mind blown from that movie. Like, we were just sitting there, like, it scared us. Like, I felt like we were like, bro, oh my gosh, I feel like this shit is about to happen right now, like in real life. Like that shit was, yo, solid movie, bro. Solid movie. Like,
Okay. I'm gonna have to check it out,
100%
man.
worth the watch, bro. Like 100% worth the watch. I
All
couldn't
right.
believe, and they were acting in that movie too, bro. Meryl Streep, Jonah Hill, homegirl from Hunger Games, can't think of her name.
Jennifer Lawrence.
Jennifer Lawrence, Leonardo DiCaprio, bruh. Everybody brought their A game for that for no reason. Like, I was like, damn, Netflix, y'all will put anything out, bro. They don't care. Yeah, that was fire. That
And
movie's
what's
gonna
funny,
get awards for sure.
and what was funny is the media is putting that movie through the dog water.
Once you watch it, you'll understand why.
That movie. And so I thought that was funny because we had a whole conversation about this last week. I think when we had talked about it for some
because
reason.
I asked you what the movie was about, and then I watched it after you told me.
Yep.
I was like, oh yeah, I want to watch that for sure. Yeah.
But man, well, that about wraps up today's video. Before we head out, please make sure to follow us on all of our social medias at Marvelous23 on our Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, and our YouTube channel, where we post all of our content, much more.
That is right. And you can also check us out on our website, www.marvelbros.com. On our website, you can check out all of our stuff, basically. I mean, anything you want to check out on our website, you can do. And oops, that's the wrong one. Exclamation point follow. My bad. Did I do the wrong one again? Yo, am I tripping? There we go. All right. I was like, yo, where's it at? Nightbot, where you at? What you doing? And you can also join our Discord on our website, yo, where we have all these amazing discussions and much more to take part of. And we really appreciate all of you guys for tuning in with us today. It's been an amazing episode of Marvel Bros. Make sure you tune in with us throughout this week where we'll be going live for all the different stuff. I think we got Boba Fett. We got Peacemaker. I think there's something else, but I'm not sure. I don't know why I'm thinking of something else, but it's just not there though. You know what? I wonder if the Halo trailer is out because you guys will be ready. If that's out right now, I would love to watch that after this. But yeah, yo, it is out. Let's go. 25 minutes ago. Yep. All right.
Ooh, okay.
Thank you guys for tuning in with us. We love you guys. You guys are awesome. Make sure you stay tuned for that. If you got your notification bell on, if you subscribe, because you will be seeing that Halo trailer coming up real soon, yo. Thank you guys for tuning in. It's been amazing. It's been another amazing episode of Marvel Bros. You guys are awesome. We love you guys so much. Excelsior. Marvel Bros. Pop Culture News Updates are now available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and Google Podcasts. You can also watch Marvel Bros. Live every Sunday on Facebook.com, or you can watch them on YouTube where we upload regularly. Make sure you follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Marvel Bros 23 to keep up with all things Marvel and everything pop culture.